Good morning. I'm going to be teaching you how to use a website called mobymax.com. This is a great resource for teachers to use for differentiation as well as remediation within the classroom, and students actually have access to this at home as well. We're going to start by typing mobymax.com into the search bar, and it will bring you to their main screen. You're going to go ahead over to where it says Start Using MobyMax Now Free and enter your first and last name. You're going to choose whether you're a teacher, homeschooler, international teacher, or administrator, and enter your school's zip code. Choose your school from the list of schools, and then go ahead and put in your school email address and create a password. When you're finished that, you can click Register for free. This is going to bring you to the main screen of personalized learning that teachers have access to. To get started, there is a short video that you could watch that is a tutorial about how to use MobyMax website, and so that you can better navigate your way throughout the website. The first thing you're going to want to do is register your students. So you're going to go down here to Roster, and up in the corner, you're going to click Register New Students. Every tab that you go into in the beginning, when you first register, is going to kind of walk you through a little tutorial on how to use the website, and it gives you pictures and just little blurbs to help make it easier for you so that you can better navigate throughout. But you're going to click Register New Student. You're going to choose their grade level. You can either choose a student ID for them or give them one that the school has assigned to them. And then you're going to write their first and last name, and it will create a username and password for the student. It is most likely going to be their first and their first name for both the password and the username, but you have access as the teacher to go ahead and change that. I'm going to go ahead and add another student. And register. Once you have registered your students, they're going to want to log in under the student tab. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. I'm going to log out, and I'm going to sign in as a student. You're going to type your school here. It's going to come up Post Oak Middle. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to enter the student's name and their password and click Sign In. Now this is what the student screen will look like. Every day they have a daily challenge that they are able to complete, and then they can earn game time. If they don't want to complete their daily challenge, they can go up here to the little Books tab, and it will prompt them for all the different areas. So they have access to math, fluency, they have different reading levels, different reading skills, vocabulary, they have science and social studies, they have phonics for the early readers, and foundational reading skills. They also have test prep, short answers, short response systems, short response students response system. And this is where the teachers can create different essay questions or whatever it might be, and the students will have access to that. Now, the first time the student logs in, he or she can get started immediately by clicking on a subject button. So we're going to go ahead and click on Math. Some subjects start with an adaptive placement test.
Today, we'll start with your placement test. This is important. You'll want to focus and try your hardest so that you can start at the right level.
Once the placement test is completed, the student's lessons will automatically be assigned based on his or her missing skills. So they're going to go ahead and click through this, take the test. It's going to place them where they think his appropriate level is, and then they will be assigned different lessons. Other subjects will start students at their registered grade level. So I registered these students as second grade, so other subjects would start them at a second grade level. But you, the teacher, always can change this. You can change what grade level you want them to start at in your settings. We're going to go back to the teacher account. I'm going to sign in as the teacher. Choose Never. I'm going to go back to the personalized learning because that's where we were. And then when you click on, this is just quick tips that it's going to give you every now and then to help you better access everything. But when you click on a student's progress, you can click on the subject area on that home panel, and it's going to go ahead and it's going to, this is just a snapshot of what it might look like. So it shows you here Amanda, the last date she was logged in, shows you how much time she completed at home, how much time she completed at school, how many problems that she did, and how many problems she did correctly, shows you the different scores she got, and the current lesson. And so you can click on that last session to see a student's last 5 lesson topic scores. Numbers in the yellow show you that a student is struggling or not spending enough time practicing. You can go ahead and click on the session tally to see student scores and time spent on MobyMax. You can select a date range to use the arrows to adjust the time. If you go ahead and click on the actual name of the students, you are able to view charts and data. So it'll go ahead and get you more specific. It'll show you what their current grade level is. It'll show you their learning velocity, the average time they spend, what standards they may have done. It'll show you different grade level progress. So they might have flown through grade 2 and grade 3, but on grade 4 now they're starting to struggle more. And it'll give you some data charts. And these are also able to be printed out and sent home as well. You can click a specific score to see specific problems, and this will help you to see their incorrect answers. So as a teacher, you can use this to go back into your lesson and figure out, okay, they didn't understand counting or using rectangular arrays, so I'm going to go ahead and reteach this concept because it seems to be like this is a common mistake that certain students have made. And that's just a math snapshot. And then you can go ahead and use these different tabs to go ahead and see the progress. You can see we went through this already to see their individual progress. You can see their placement. So this is going to show you their placement test. It tells you how the placement tests work, what happens after the placement test, how you see detailed results. So you can go ahead and it'll break down the different standards and show you how they did correctly. You can actually go in and even add goals and IEPs. So in here, you can give them different math goals that you just want to set, or if they do have specific IEP goals, you can go ahead and add that stuff in too, and then it'll actually track that data for you. So it's a great way to use a data tracker for special education teachers. And then so you can set specific IEP goals. So Adam went ahead, there were standards, if you can find it, based on where you are currently teaching. You know, Virginia uses the Virginia SOL, some states use Common Core, so it all might vary, but you can basically go in and find grade level standards that would be relevant to whatever your goal is. And then you can drag lessons into the order you want the students to complete them. And then you can go ahead and also print out reports. And then this will be great to bring to IEP meetings or any meetings you have with parents, and as well as to send home for progress. So we're going to go back to the home screen. And you can do what I just did in math. You can do that in the different areas too. So you could go to language. And it'll go ahead and tell you the exact same part about the language, what they got right, what they got wrong. And you can go through the progress, the placement, the lessons, the tests, the goals and IEPs, etc. And then if you do buy the license for the class, they have game time. So even down here, they have games, they earn badges, you can give out certificates, you can do behavior vibes. This is another way just to kind of have classroom management, but you can go ahead and send out vibes. So you can choose whether they have a great idea or they're listening or they're on task. You can add a comment, and you can also edit these vibes to create whatever you want. So there might be specific lingo that you use in the classroom. For instance, my school currently uses be there, be ready. That means that the students are there and ready to learn. They have all their materials. So I could go ahead and send out some vibes for be there, be ready. And you can also do the same thing with bad vibes. Maybe the students are unprepared, or they're off task. You find them searching on different websites. So you can go ahead and send them bad behavior vibes as well. Kind of helps you to keep track of their participation throughout the program. And then, like I said, with game time, each of the lessons that the students complete, they earn a certain amount of seconds in game time, and then they are able to go ahead and cash those seconds in. So, and as teacher, you are also able to send out teacher rewards. And so you can click to give out certain rewards. You can award a game or a game minute, and students can take a break from learning to play that awesome game. You can send out sweepstake tickets, which let students enter to win real MobyMax prizes. You can send out short educational videos with fascinating facts. Badges are just really cool because they're able to just collect a whole bunch and they can print them out. And then Moby Friend Time gives students the chance to build customized Moby avatars. So here's just a few of the ways to use this website. Like I said, it can be used for a variety of things. It can be used to get across all educational settings, as there's just so many resources on this one page. And then if you want to go ahead and purchase the license for a year, it'll give you just access to much more content. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you teachers will find this helpful within your classroom.